Caroline Dubois. 248 pounds, 6 ounces for the defending world champion, Daniel Dubois.
242 pounds, 7 ounces.
242.7 for the challenger, Fabio Wardley.
Don't blink, baby, that's it, don't blink. There we go, champ. Let's go, champ. Here we go. Turn.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this the main event.
Daniel, Daniel.
Complete chaos broke out during the weigh-in after Daniel Dubois completely snapped and launched a water bottle toward Fabio Wardley in a shocking display of frustration and disrespect.
He's bigger, the lights are going to be brighter. What does that mean for Fabio Wardley?
Yeah, look, this is it. This means everything. This is the one before the one. So all the work is done, training's ticked off, all the hard work is put in.
Oh yeah, I just happened to be around. Oh, magic. Oh, Fab's here. Fucking hell, look at that.
The entire crowd reacted instantly as security and officials rushed to calm the situation down, while emotions exploded around him.
Look, I'm a stand-up person. I respect those that respect me and that show me respect and behave respectfully. From the interactions I've had with him on a number of occasions, it's not been that. So I don't mind a bit of back and forth, a bit of boxing. Like, the game's the game. I'm not fussed by that. It is what it is. But ultimately, there needs to be a level of respect there, and hold yourself properly, act properly in the right situations, and those things haven't been done. So no, there's not. I don't know if I particularly learned anything. There wasn't nothing I didn't know already that I hadn't seen already in other situations and other circumstances that was a bit jittery when the cameras are on, when it's a big stage, when it's a big event. People's personality shows through, and nervous demeanor, nervous, jittery, on edge, twitchy. But they're all things that we'd already seen, already assessed already. So it wasn't particularly nothing new, things I'd already seen, but it was funny to see up close, that was all.
Wardley remained composed and unfazed, whereas Dubois appeared visibly angry and emotionally charged just days before the fight. At the same time, Daniel Dubois spoke with huge confidence ahead of the showdown, insisting he is fully prepared to hand Fabio Wardley the first defeat of his career.
All I can say to all that, talk is cheap. I normally got a lot to say, but you know what? I choose to be silent today. I want to talk about today and what's going to happen on the 9th of May, and that's all. Talk is cheap. Daniel doesn't have to prove nothing. He's only ever lost to one man, twice. Who's safe?
Dubois sounded aggressive, motivated, and convinced he will dominate on fight night. However, many fans believe Wardley's calm and controlled attitude is beginning to get under Dubois' skin mentally before they even step into the ring.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think much will change, not between now and then. And if it does, then I think it would be inauthentic. I don't think that would be the real him. I think someone would have been in his ear and been like, right, you need to kind of bite back now.
Fabio Wardley later explained that his real issue with Dubois is not the trash talk itself, but what he sees as a lack of respect during the build-up behind the scenes.
Recognises that it's not about the physicalities with Daniel Dubois, never has been. Yeah. You know, he's a big, strong guy, and like, if you get his mind right and he's that self-belief there, and that's what Dom will be working on with him.
No.
Wardley remained calm and mature while criticizing Dubois' behavior, and many supporters online agreed that the tension has now crossed the line from promotion into personal disrespect.
When it comes on top for him, Daniel Dubois, what's up there and does he want it? That's the only real question mark I've got over his career. Obviously losing to Usyk's no disgrace, but he's a massive puncher, big hard hitter, And Fabio Wardley has never really been in there. You've got Justice Hooney, you've got Joseph Parker, you've got Fraser Clark. None of them are really bangers, are they? None of them can really punch hard for heavyweights. I'm sure if they hit you on the chin, it'd hurt. But somebody like me who's got a great...
Don Charles strongly defended Daniel Dubois after the explosive face-off incident with Fabio Wardley. Dubois, a trainer, dismissed the criticism and reminded fans that people are overlooking just how dangerous Daniel can be inside the ring.
Very proud of him, all the things he's achieved in life, and I think my brother will win, obviously. I think he'll win by knockout, to be fair.
Charles pointed out that only Alexander Usyk has managed to defeat Dubois, while nearly every other opponent has been overwhelmed by his power and aggression. Despite that, the bottle-throwing moment has still raised serious questions about Dubois' emotional control heading into such a high-pressure heavyweight clash.
If I go, well, I think it's obvious to see that I'll knock him out. Like that's easiest to say. That's known. It's just whether I want to do it early or I want to do it.
Fabio Wardley looked completely relaxed while responding to Daniel Dubois losing his temper during fight week. Wardley suggested that Dubois may now feel pressured to act tougher because of criticism coming from fans and social media. It was a clever psychological response from Fabio, who continues to appear calm, focused, and fully in control of the situation while the pressure around the fight keeps increasing. Many fans also noticed the contrast between the two fighters during interviews and face-offs.
Name because Fabio Wardley's a world champion now in his own right, and that 5% I'm just talked to you about, he's 5% better now than what he was before he won the title, because that's what it gives you when you win a world title. Now he's just beaten Joseph Parker, right, and messed him up quite badly. It wasn't an easy fight. It ebbed and flowed for periods in that fight, but ultimately Wardley got the job done. That's what he does. He gets the job done. Look at his career. Now he would have improved, and a lot is to be said of Daniel Dubois, because he's got an excellent jab. That was the difference between him and AJ when they fought, was that jab. It was just beautiful. Wardley's got a good jab, and if Wardley's jab has improved since winning that title, then it's about...
Wardley appeared naturally confident and emotionally stable, while Dubois already seemed heavily invested emotionally before the opening bell has even rung. That difference in mentality is now becoming one of the biggest talking points heading into the fight.
I think when I've lived the life, so I guess I wouldn't be here without it. I wouldn't be here without, the dedication and the fire my dad has, and what he put into me. I'm glad I was the first male-born boxer and come out.
Fans quickly picked up on the difference in composure between the two fighters, with Fabio Wardley appearing naturally relaxed and self-assured.
Straight into this one after a defeat. Most people have an easier one after a defeat, just to kind of get back on the horse, so to speak. You've gone straight into what many consider the #2 heavyweight in the world. Why have you gone straight there?
I think it's perfect for me. This fight, you ain't a southpaw or anything like that. This is the domestic scrap I need. This is juicy for me. This is proper boxing now. Back
I'm
home.
coming out southpaw, so he's gonna be.
There's a lot of being talked about right now, but I can't wait.
While Daniel Dubois already seems emotionally charged long before fight night even begins. At the same time, Fabio Wardley explained that his real problem with Daniel Dubois isn't the trash talk itself, but what he sees as disrespectful behavior behind the scenes.
Much to say that hasn't already been said, and I guess on that point, the main thing to say is don't blink. Is because look, my fans, my supporters, everyone here at Ipswich, especially here at this ground, the fight I had here was probably synonymous with that of don't blink, because all in a second, the fight with Justice Hooney was upside down and was on its head.
He did land with a shot at the end of the first round, but since then he's not managed.
He's just come up against a good fighter, that's all that's happened.
So many hovering around, waiting for a shot. Usyk and Dubois meet, Joseph Parker, Ajit Kabayel. There's all sorts of heavyweight. Oh! What about that from Fabio Wardley? And it just takes one shot. That is unbelievable. Fabio Wardley losing virtually every single
And again, for the Daniel fight, I think it's going to be a very similar moment in terms of just one punch, knockout, him down, him out. If you blink, you would have missed it.
Wardley stayed calm, controlled, and professional while criticizing Dubois' actions, and many boxing fans online agreed that Dubois may be taking things too far during the build-up to the fight. Fabio Wardley also reacted coolly to Daniel Dubois losing his composure during fight week. Wardley hinted that Dubois could be trying to act more aggressive because of pressure from people around him and the criticism he has been receiving online. It came across as a smart psychological shot from Fabio, who continues to look focused, composed, and completely in command of the situation. A lot of fans have also pointed out how confident and comfortable Wardley sounds in interviews compared to Dubois, who already looks heavily emotionally involved before they even step into the ring. Meanwhile, Fabio Wardley once again stressed that his frustration with Daniel Dubois has nothing to do with verbal exchanges, but everything to do with the lack of respect shown away from the cameras. Wardley maintained a mature and composed attitude while addressing Dubois' behavior, and supporters online continued backing his stance, believing Dubois has crossed certain boundaries during this heated rivalry. Fabio Wardley remained ice-cold while discussing Daniel Dubois' emotional reactions throughout fight week. Wardley suggested that Dubois may now feel forced to respond aggressively because of outside pressure and growing criticism from fans and media. The comment worked as another subtle psychological dig from Fabio, who still appears calm, mentally sharp, and fully in control of the narrative heading into the fight. Once again, fans noticed the contrast in energy between both heavyweights. Wardley sounds calm, relaxed, and naturally confident, while Dubois already appears emotionally invested and under pressure before the opening bell has even rung.